Selling a home, whether it's the home you live in or a home you inherited, can seem like a daunting process, especially if it's a home that you've inherited in an area that you don't live in. This is where we come in, and it's our specialty. Turning a well-loved property or cosmetic fixer into a move-in ready turnkey home doesn't have to be stressful. With the right plan, a great team, and a strategic approach, small targeted updates can unlock a home's full potential and significantly boost its market value. Let's look at 2 success stories where thoughtful changes made all the difference. So I want to start with example number 1, this case study, and I'm going to call it the Belmont Shore Duplex. Let's start with this gem. This home had been in the same family for 3 generations. The heirs explored their options with 5 or 6 agents, but after I shared my vision for how we could transform the property and how much more we could sell it for, they decided to work with me and trusted me with the job. Let's take a look at the transformation highlights. In the living room, the hardwood floors were in pretty bad shape as they were stained and dull, and in some cases there were floorboards that were rotted out. Refinishing them restored their beauty and completely refreshed the space. Next was the kitchen. Years of yellowed paint left the walls and ceiling looking dated and tired. A fresh coat of paint brightened up the entire room. This was still the original kitchen. We did not put new cabinets and new countertops in. This transformation didn't require a huge budget. We focused on simply refinishing floors, painting the walls throughout, a deep cleaning, and then a professional staging. The result? A home that felt refreshed, move-in, and market-ready. Not only that, but we listed it quite a bit higher than what the homeowners originally thought about selling it for, and we sold it in about a week with multiple offers well above list price. I'm talking $175,000 over their asking price. They were thrilled, and this is what just a light cosmetic refresh can do. This was just paint, refinishing wood floors, and staging, guys. I'm pretty happy about that one. The next case study is the Pageantry property. This property needed updates after tenants had moved out and the homeowner had a budget of about $20,000 to $25,000. You don't need to spend this much to get a property ready for the sale process, but let me show you how this investment really paid off. Let's start with the curb appeal on this one. The curb appeal was just kind of tired in the front of the house. There were dead plants. The shutters in the front door was just kind of faded and dull. Simple changes like watering the grass more for a couple of weeks prior to taking the photos of the property, adding some fresh blooms like hardy roses that don't need a lot of water or aren't that fussy to care for. A fresh coat of paint on the front door and the shutters really went a long way and just made the home instantly more inviting when buyers pulled up for the first time. On the interior of the property, we painted throughout. Some of the neutral grays that I like to use really went a long way on this one. The original color on the walls was kind of yellow and made the property feel a lot more dated than it was. That really helped to brighten the space. Some of the existing wood floors just needed to be polished. There was like a bluish green carpeting in some of the bedrooms, so we removed the carpeting and refinished the wood floors in those areas. In the kitchen, cost-effective refresh included new countertops because we had a cracked countertop left over from the tenants. We updated the sink fixtures, and we put in stainless steel appliances. And we did all of that without changing the backsplash or the cabinets. And the reason we replaced the appliances because the older appliances made the kitchen feel more dated than what it was. So we found really cost-effective stainless steel appliances, and it just made the kitchen that much more updated. In the dining and living areas, we updated the lighting, put in some ceiling fans, fresh window treatments made a significant impact. We also scraped acoustic ceilings. There was a few ceilings left over that still had the popcorn ceilings, added some new ceiling fans, and also added some new window treatments in those areas. In the bathrooms, the hall bathroom is the area that got the biggest refresh. We really had to completely give this area a facelift with a new vanity, more modern fixtures, new lighting, and then we reglazed the tile around the tub area, which was way more cost effective and saved money versus putting new tile in that area. And we updated the flooring in the bathroom. In the backyard, we just did some simple landscaping. everything. Added some mulch, more roses, and gave it a good cleanup, and the backyard was ready to go. We then had the property professionally staged to highlight all of the features and really help the buyers envision themselves living in the property. The pageantry home was another great example of a home that had been in a family for a number of years. They had rented it out, so it had some deferred maintenance and needed some love before it was, in my opinion, really market ready. That's the point of all this. If you saw what the photos look like before, which home would you pay more for? The one that looks tired with yellow walls and stained floors and popcorn ceilings, or the home that looks like you can move into it tomorrow and start enjoying your new life and your new home? If you have a property that's been lovingly lived in and you're ready to make it market ready, we're here to help. At the Oriana Shea Group, we can help guide you through every step of the process to ensure a seamless, stress-free transformation. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. Bye for now, and see you next time.